Well, it's been a while since I've been over here, so apparently the batteries are dead. I don't even remember which ones I have hooked up. It's been so long. Um, Apparently this one's hooked up. Oh yeah, and these two are hooked up to the Harbor Freight. So those two are at 5.8. Apparently this one's not even on. And I remember I unhooked this one because I didn't want it to drain down. So I don't know. This thing's not even turning on, so that means the battery must be really low. And also we got some surprise guests in here. Those poor little mice got trapped apparently. If I'd gone over here sooner, I probably could have saved them, but looks like they died. Something's been eating them up. At least that one looks like it. Maybe the mice ate that one. I don't know what. I guess that's a mouse right there. Or it was a mouse. But anyway, these other mice are dead. I shook the box a little bit and I thought maybe this one might still be alive. But it didn't move. They've probably been dead for a few days or a couple weeks or so. This one might, I don't know, this one might not have been dead for too long. But those others look like they've been dead for a while. I don't know what happened in here. These boxes are falling over. I don't even remember where they were. They probably were stacked up, but I don't know where they fell from. I don't know if the mice might have been looking for some food and they knocked them over. Because I don't think they've got anything in them. They're just empty shoe boxes. As far as I know. Oh yeah, it's just paper. Okay, I thought I heard something in there. But that's looks like what's been going on over here. Well, I finally unloaded everything, and as you can tell, I have a whole lot of lamps that I unloaded, and I'm really debating on whether to keep some of them. And see, like these two were my great-grandparents' lamps, and I really don't see any need to keep them, except for sentimental value. And then these two over here, those two right there are my other great-grandparents' lamps. And then these two my great-grandfather made, and I think my great-grandfather made that one as well, and possibly that one, and my grandfather made that one, and my great-grandfather might have made these two, and maybe that one too. I'm not sure. We've got so many, and we've got them all from different people, and so I don't really know, except for I know these two were made by my great-grandfather, and I know this one was made by my grandfather, but other than that, I don't know where these are probably made by my great-grandfather as well, but as well as these two over here, but I really don't know that for a fact, unless he wrote on them. I haven't even checked. So anyway, before that, I unloaded these drawers for that. I don't know if I've shown that chest of drawers, but you'll probably see it in a future video. I'm planning to put the chest of drawers right here in the corner, unless my dad says otherwise. I don't actually have the chest of drawers. I've got the drawers, but I don't have the chest with me. So I'll probably bring that in the next trip I come over here. And I also unloaded this bed frame. This is the bed frame that my great-grandfather and I can't remember. I think it was my great-grandfather. I think it's written on there. He made that. And also I brought that in. I don't think anybody in our family made that. It's just been in our family a long time. And then I brought in some backpacks, as you can see. But that's it in this building. I didn't bring in too much in this building. I brought in a new fishing pole. Well, it's new to me. It was in the garage at the house, and my dad and mom don't fish very much. Well, actually, maybe once every 2 or 3 or 5 years or 10 years. So, not very often. So they said I could have it. And I gotta get our special guests out of here, our visitors. I don't think they're gonna leave on their own unless something comes in here and eats them. So I gotta dump them out somewhere. And I got these initials my aunt got me. I don't know what to do with them though. I might hang them up when I move out in about a year and a half or 2 years. Maybe I'll have somewhere to put them by then. So I won't feel bad about not hanging them up somewhere. I brought in some more DVDs. Those Bible stories. I don't know if I've shown those on video or not. But those are actually, they're animated little Bible stories. I used to watch them when I was younger. They're pretty good. The Story Keepers. I'm going to try to figure out this solar power before I leave, because I'm done sorting stuff. Well, now I got to go over there and sort those lamps. Well, for now, I put all 4 of my great-grandparents' lamps in this little cradle thing. And then this is the one, I put the lampshade on, the one my grandfather made. And I forgot to mention this one's already in here, but I might have mentioned it in a previous video. My great-grandfather made that one too. So he made those 2, and that one. And he might have made that, I think he made that table. I'm going to have to write all this down, because I'm not really sure. I think we've got it written down at home. I just can't remember which ones are which. I guess we'll keep this since it's been in the family. It's a little footstool. I don't know where I'm going to put these lamps, but I'll find a place. Okay, well, I think my grandfather must have written on this one, on the bottom of this right here. It says that my grandfather made it in 1976. So I'm going to put those that my family has made, that I know they made. I'm going to leave those up on the table. And then I'm not sure about these 3. Well, this one looks like it was handmade. I'm pretty sure my great-grandfather must have made that. And that looks nice. But there's no name or anything on it. I'll have to ask my dad if he knows. Well, I'll say that's good till next time. We got room, and I need to get this stuff out of the way. I'll probably put that dresser, that chest of drawers right there. I'll I'll put those over there for now, because I'm going to put that chest right here. And then I can put the drawers in. I might can store some of those lamps. They'll fit in these drawers. Get them out of the way. And whatever else I can find. These backpacks might. Oh, they might be too big though. They might fit. Anyway, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm going to try to get this cleaned up. It shouldn't be too much. Shouldn't take too long. And like magic, all that stuff is gone. I put it over here. I tried to get the paintings out of the way, and so they wouldn't get hurt or anything. If it stepped on, I mean. And I put some of those tools. I don't know what we're going to do with those tools. I think we might be putting them somewhere else. So I'm just going to leave them right there by the door for now. And I forgot to move this mirror. I think this mirror is fairly old. I think I'll just set it back here. It's probably not worth anything anyway, but I like it. Most of this stuff is just sentimental anyway. Well, I'm checking out the batteries here. Apparently this one hooked up to the 100-watt panel. I'm not sure why it's sitting at 2.15 volts. That is really strange to me, because it's been charging with a 100-watt panel, only charging this one battery, and it's still not higher than 2.1. I thought that's pretty strange. Let's see what, just out of curiosity, let's see what this one's at after it's been sitting here for, I don't know how long, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This will be the real challenge, trying to do this with one hand. I think that's touching. Maybe not. Okay, let me try that. Okay, well, with two hands I got this measured 12.6 volts. And it's just been sitting here. Well, I decided to hook these up in parallel just for the time being. And I'm hoping that it won't drain down the good battery. But they're both sitting at 12.3, it says. I don't know how that's possible. I guess with the solar panels on, with it charging. Oh, it's going down there. I just hooked it in before I started this video, so it might, yeah, it's gonna go down. It'll probably continue to go down, but maybe it'll help them both charge. But I just don't want to drain this one down. I might unhook them in a few minutes, because I know I might be hurting this battery by hooking it in with this one. Well, as I'm trying to organize this stuff, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and take this TV somewhere, and I might take something else. I'm going to try to get all this out of the floor, as I usually do, but I didn't make it last time, and because I've gotten so much stuff accumulated over here, I don't have any more room, really. I mean, I could put it over there, but I'm saving that room for books. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. I've got so much stuff. I'm tempted to get rid of this thing too, because as much as I play golf, I probably won't use it but once every year or two, if that. And if I do play golf, we usually get a golf cart, so there's no need for that thing. I might just take it to the Goodwill or the thrift store and give it to them. But this other stuff, I'm not so sure what to do with. Okay, well, with the solar panel, this thing is staying at 5.5 or so. It was at 2.6, 2.1, I don't remember. It wasn't very high. I unplugged this battery because I didn't want it to go down anymore. Well, I just measured this battery and it's still at 12.5. And this one is about 5.5 with the solar panel connected. And these are, what, 5. Almost 6 volts. Those are connected together in parallel. And those have only got 45 watts going into that of solar power. And this one's got 100 watts going into it. And this one's got nothing. So, I think I'll leave it like that for the time being and just go on my merry way. Well, I'm over here saying goodbye to my little furry friends that I never got to know while they were alive. Now the maggots are eating them, as I found out as I poured them out into the grass. Hopefully they didn't suffer too long. Kind of feel bad for them. I didn't know that they were going to get trapped in this box. But there's nothing I can do now. They've already died. Hopefully no more rats or mice will die if I do this. I don't want any more of them to die in here. Because they're not really, well, I think I found the reason back here why they were even in here. They ate up some crackers and some little snacks I had. I forgot they were even in here. And they probably smelled them out, whatever they do. I don't know how they got in here. But you know, there's cracks in the door at the top and probably at the bottom. I tried to plug all the cracks for the snake to keep the snakes out. And of course, you know, there's these cracks, but I don't know if they could have gotten through there. They would have to climb up the wall. You can see that little glow, sunlight all the way around. It goes all the way around. They could have gotten in there. I think I got a picture. There was a lizard climbing up in here one day. I think it was at the other location. When this building was at the other location, there was a little lizard or salamander climbing up. But I'm hoping this will prevent any more deaths by the rats or mice or whatever those things were. In the meantime, I'm going to get this TV out of here. I got that golf rat, whatever you call it, golf roller. I got that in the car already. I'm going to take this TV with me. And I'm going to take these headphones because I don't think they work. And maybe anything else I can find. I don't know. I'm going to have to go through it. Oh man, I really hate to keep all this. But I just don't know what else to do with it. If there was somebody that somebody collected all this, I'm sure I could give it to them or sell it to them at a small price. Because I mean, I paid a little bit for it and I don't want to just throw it away to go in the landfill like we do so much other stuff here in America. I want to give it to somebody who will appreciate it or use it.